Y'all already know the vibes, man. We here to compare and contrast. So we got the Legend Blue 11s from 2014, the previous release, comparing them to the 2024 Legend Blue 11s. Y'all already know if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you guys follow your boy over on Instagram at DaRetroWizKid, where I post pictures at. Let's go ahead and run that intro, you did?
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, I don't wanna rap, but this part about culture, you gotta be fair. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas, dead stress.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today, we're gonna be comparing, man. We're gonna be comparing. We got the 2014 Legend Blue 11s, comparing them to a decade later, we get the 2024 Legend Blue 11s. Now, as you guys can see, off top, we have box differences, and then we also have some pretty good differences when it comes to the actual sneakers. So we're gonna start off with the boxes. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let's go ahead and turn the camera around and get into the comparison. All right, y'all, so jumping into it, man, I'm gonna start with box presentation. Right here, you guys can see the 2024 on the left, and on the right, we have the 2014 Legend Blue box. Now, we're gonna start off with the 2014 and bust these bad boys down. Now, we came accustomed to this box right here. This is kind of the vibes that I feel like a lot of people were just hoping and wishing that we might get back again, but this is the pull-out box with the 2-3, the Jumpman Jordan on it, having the retro vibes of the 11 actually on the box as far as patent leather looking type vibes with having that half and half, and then we also get hit with the Legend Blue Jumpman on these right here. I think that this is something that is just, Jordan Brand needs to bring this back, you know, and you can see what I'm talking about. Patent leather kind of vibes on the bottom and at the top right there. Now, this is the Air Jordan 11 Retro, size 11, white, Legend Blue, black, and it's crazy because they actually kept the same name and everything for the 2024, and I actually got these from Finish Line. So right here, you guys can see you got the plastic box top thing that we used to get inside of it, the plastic cover. We don't see that anymore with the Roman numeral 11 on it, and I think that that's a dope touch. Now, pay attention to the tissue paper. This tissue paper looks a whole lot more, you know, higher quality than it does on this 2024 pair. Now, on the 24 pair, we've seen this box. This is what we've been getting over the last couple of years when it comes to 11s and other sneakers as well. We've seen in these, but this is white Legend Blue, black, Air Jordan 11 Retro, size 11. Now, you see what I'm saying? The tissue paper right here is just flat. It's not like a shiny gloss to it and popping like the 2014. So we got the 14s on the right, and we have the 24s, as you guys can see, looking all glossy and popping over there with that Legend Blue. Now, here's just a nice little quick rundown over the shoes so you guys can see it real quick, and we're gonna start off with the bottom of the sneakers. So right here on the 14 pair, pay attention to the Jumpman. For the most part, everything looks the same. It's just that Jumpman. Here's the 24 pair. You guys can see that Jumpman is actually filled all the way in, and it's not just an outline, but you know, that's just a small little detail. Pay attention to the front right here at the toe cap area. You guys can see where the toe is in the front. I feel like the shape is a little bit different. I actually feel like the materials that they use for the bottom for that translucent sole is different as well than what we saw on the 14 pair. So of course right here, this is the 14 pair. We do have that low cut. It is not a high cut patent leather. I'm gonna show you guys the difference right here. You guys see nice high cut patent leather. I prefer the patent leather to be high cut because it's more OG to me, you know, and that's just me, man. I like stuff to look like how the originals looked, so I'm digging the vibes of how they did this. Now right here, from looking above, you guys can see that the shape is different, man. It's more of a round shape, I feel like, when it comes to the 24 and the when it comes to the 14s, they're kind of narrow, man. And then you guys can see right here, we do have peak. And then also looking at the Jumpman Jordans, the 14 pair is a lot darker and the font is different and the Jumpmans are different. You guys can see what I'm talking about when you see these right here, but they are totally different when it comes to colors, man. A lot darker. Now, taking a look from above at the shape, man. Again, going back to the shape, the shapes are different. I really like the build of the 24 pair over the 14 pair, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is more like a keyhole type shape, and this is more like a V. You know what I'm saying? And I like this cut right here better than I like the other one. So right here, 14's Jumpman Legend Blue on the inside, Nike Air branding on the 24 pair. I think that they did a nice job with that. Just taking a little look at the pattern so you guys can see how the pattern is slightly different, just slightly, you feel me? And it's just a smidget, as well as the tongue shapes. They're different. Now pay attention to this part. Behind here, you do have Legend Blue, black and white. You still have the same colors, but it's more flipped. The writing is in white behind the tongue, and then you have a blue Legend Blue, you know, little outlines, and the rest is in black for the background. And you also can see how the tongue shape is a little bit different as well when you're looking at it, to see how where the mesh in the back lines up. So I think that's pretty dope, man. Now we did get these cool inserts with the 14s. We haven't seen this in a while, man, but you know, they kind of cut corners and they gave us this bullshit right here, but hey, it is what it is, man. Now pay attention to the Jumpman, and I'm gonna elaborate on that when we get back in front of the camera. But you guys can see on the left shoes how the Jumpman is. The Jumpman is facing forward on both shoes for the 24s, and they're going in opposite directions on the 14s. So hey, that's another little small little smidget detail. Now looking at the 2.3s, you guys can clearly also see the height is different as well, and the shape in the back. The 2.3 looks different on the 14 compared to the 24. 24 has a little bit more spacing, and I feel like it's just a little bit more bolder. It looks a little bit smunched up inside of the 14, as well as this cut right here. The cut is a little bit different, and I mean, I think that just has to do with the total shape and having like that keyhole vibe in the back of the 2014 pair. But y'all, let me know which ones y'all rocking with, man. Let's get back in front of the camera and wrap this up.
I hope you guys enjoyed the full detailed look at the Legend Blue 11s from the previous release from 2014 to the newest release that we just got this past weekend of the 24 pair. Now, a couple other things that we'll throw in there is the differences is that these were actually $200 when they came out for retail, and these were actually $230 retail. Now, when you think about it and you look at the small differences as far as box presentation and overall just things that came with this sneaker, when you're talking about the shoe trees being that hard plastic with the little shimmer shine to them, with the Jumpman on them, and then also having the pull-out box and just putting more craftsmanship into that area of the shoe box and not actually the sneaker, I would definitely say that it leans towards this having the better presentation. I don't know why, you know, for $230, I mean, y'all could at least bring this box back and give us the details with that. Now, when it comes to the 24 pair, even though we don't have that box, and we're getting a tissue paper, we're not getting nothing like super fancy, you feel me? I feel like the overall build and shape of this sneaker is way better. I got these true to size in the size 11, and I must say that this is definitely the vibe that I'm messing with, man. The comfort of this sneaker compared to this one is 100 times better in my personal opinion, and that's just for my foot, you feel me? I love the build of how they did the front right here, the high cut patent leather, everything, man. This one right here, if they had to give these a straight 10 out of 10 for box presentation and craftsmanship, they could have just gave us that box. Jordan Brand, man, I'm hoping and praying, you know what I'm saying, next year for whichever 11 you guys decide to say that you will drop, because I know it's been rumors of what we might get, but it's still not set in stone until I see that we actually have an official release day and I start seeing sneakers being dropped, you feel me? That's when I start seeing the shoes, that's when I know it's real, you feel me? So, you know, the hype around the Air Jordan 11 during Christmas time has always been there, and I just feel like going back to this nostalgic type vibe would be a good thing for the culture, as well as for collectors and people that just enjoy, you know, having that inside their life, you feel me? Because I know that it was so dope back in the day when you get your 11s and you opening them, you sliding that box and everything. It was a feeling, man, and the sneakerheads know what I'm talking about. It was a feeling, man. You know, you're getting a dope box presentation. Now, you know, I like the fact that they went with the tissue paper on this, but still, the tissue paper still didn't add up to the type of tissue paper that we got with these. That tissue paper was way better, higher quality, even though it's something just really small. But overall, I'm really pleased with the way that they did the 2024 Legend Blue 11s. Comment down below if you guys picked up a pair. If you plan on picking up a pair at a later date, you know, comment all that down below. If they sold out in your area, comment down below. I know some places they still had them sitting. I know for me, out here in store, they weren't sold out yesterday. They still had pairs, and I didn't go up there today to check, but you know, I'm shooting this video on Sunday, so I might drop this video either on Sunday or Monday, depending on how it is. But you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all just let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. And it is your boy, DaRetroWizKid. Stay tuned to the channel, man. You know, it's crazy because we're gonna be doing a lot of these in 2025, man. It's a lot of sneakers that's coming back in 2025, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they change the sneaker to make it evolve, you know. And I feel like a lot of the shoes that we got this year, as far as the retros for ones that we've seen previously, they did an outstanding job, you know, stepping the game up, to me personally, as far as the deliverance of the sneaker. So y'all already know the vibes, man. Until the next video, peace, love in Laguna Beach, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. You did?
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom.